tonight's topic, or this afternoon's topic, is about visceral fat. It's an interesting topic for me. As you may know, that I'm very passionate about health and wellness and well-being, not just as a trainer. Hi, Nick. Hi, Kirst. How are you both? Just waiting for a few people to jump on this afternoon, because I want to talk about a topic that's quite, close to my heart, and also something that I always want to help my clients and everyone else to improve as well, and that's visceral fat. Hi, Emma. How are you? So, hey, Stormy. How are you? Hi, Kirst. Hope you guys are all well. Yep, just jumping on before I start so that we can get maybe some answers, questions. Hi, Gav. How are you going? Good to hear, Stormy. All right, so I might get started as you all coming on board. If you're on board, just give me a wave, say hi, and then if you have questions, shoot them through as we go along. So as a personal trainer, health wellness coach, I've been doing also body scans for a little while now. Hi, Stephen. How are you? Tonight I thought I'd come on and actually have a really good chat and a discussion about what visceral fat means, or what it is. As I go around using my body composition analyzer, I have found that a lot of people out there actually don't really know what visceral fat is. They don't know what it is. They don't know what the effects of it at high levels can do to your body. So this afternoon we're going to have a talk about it. So visceral fat is what I call bad fat. It's a term that's used for fat that is surrounded in and around your organs. So everybody has visceral fat. It's the levels at which we have it causes concern. So in regards to how do I find out how much visceral fat I have, usually it's, done, an easy measurement is your girth measurements. So in the olden days, or, we go to the doctors, and if they measure your waistline, and they, if you're, as a male, if your waistline is above 100 centimeters, you're pretty much, they say that you're got visceral fat. And then for females, if you're over 90 centimeters around your waist, then it's something to be concerned. So in fact, you can actually get really good results with an MRI scan or something like that, but they're actually quite expensive to do. And, whether you know it or not, there are simple measures out there as well. Hi, Enza, how are you? So with a body composition analyzer that I have, I've been able to collate data as well, is to see where the visceral fat comes from, and also how to help you guys to reduce that visceral fat. So visceral fat is the bad fat that surrounds your in and out of your organs, okay? It's not a fat that you can actually pinch or see or touch. It's actually hidden around your organs. And what visceral fat does, it actually increases your chances of chronic diseases like cardiovascular diseases. Hi, Diane, how are you? Cardiovascular diseases like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, hypertension, all the cardiovascular diseases that we really shouldn't have to deal with or to be medicated for, because there are simple measures that you can take in order to reduce the visceral fat. So if you guys and girls out there if you want to just simply know whether you're in that category, a quick measure is just put a measuring tape around your waistline. If your waistline is above 100 centimeters for males and 90 centimeters for females, then there is a cause for concern. So you need to really look into your lifestyle factors which causes these visceral fat. Hi, Enza. Hello, Fern. How are you? Thank you for hopping on. So tonight we're talking about visceral fat. Anyway, so in regards to that, so I just wanted to show you guys that what it really means when you have visceral fat. Okay, visceral fat is the number one causes of cardiovascular diseases. Now, with the scanner that I do have, the body composition analyzer, there is actually an abdominal analysis. Hi, Maren, how are you? There is an abdominal analysis on my scanner which shows you what your visceral fat level is all about. And then also in which case you can actually then go and do something very simple about it, and we can talk about that in a minute. So I've got a scan here, which is one of my clients' scan. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is the abdominal analysis on the scan. Now, your visceral level comes in different parts, obviously. I don't know if you can see that. Now, this person here, or this client of mine, has got very low visceral fat. Hi, Connie, how are you? And ideally, everyone that hops on this scanner should be round about between 1 to 5. So let me explain. Everyone has visceral fat. It's the amount of visceral fat that is on in your organs that's the dangerous level. So the levels go from 1 to 5, which is that's ideally where you want it to be. And then it goes from 5 to 9, okay? And between 5 and 9, you're starting to deposit some, but it's not at a dangerous level yet. But that, again, depends on your age and things like that as well. Now, between the scale of 9 to 11, then you're starting to deposit some that is not so good for you. And then from 11 above, anything in the teens, we really need to look at what's going on with your lifestyle. So there are a couple of factors that causes visceral fat. So one is poor diet, being sedentary, drinking too much alcohol, and the other one is stress. So what happens is when you're stressed, your body produces a hormone called cortisol. These cortisol levels rises, and it has to collect your stress and protect your organs from that. Otherwise, you'll be in a fight or flight mode all the time, and you will, suffer from that. So your visceral fat collects that cortisol and then protects your organs from that stress. And poor diet, so high refined carbohydrates and sugar, those two causes major damages in your organs, kidneys, liver, and things like that. So again, your body then produces visceral fat, collects all of that, and then puts it in and around your organs. Okay. Now I do have another scan here of another client. Now this client's visceral fat is quite high. She's at 15 here. So, this is actually quite a dangerous level to be at. And it's a precursor to, like I said, the chronic cardiovascular diseases that we were talking about. Hi, Jen. Hi, Lulu. How are you? Anyway, so let's have a chat about how we can look into reducing this visceral fat. So number one is obviously reducing that stress. So if you reduce your stress levels, whether, wherever your stressor comes from, then that level can be reduced by maybe meditation, maybe not get so wound up about whatever is stressing you. Go and have a chat with somebody. Hi, Claire, how are you going? Ninja buddy? So the stresses that you need to get rid of is the things that, that may or may not bother you. Maybe reduce those stresses. The second one is reduce the amount of alcohol that you drink. And thirdly, get enough rest, which again will help you with the reduction of that cortisol level. And the other one is really, really important is your diet, okay? So your nutrition is really important as to how that visceral fat is reduced. There is a study being done in the Harvard University that they say that within our body, we hold, in our current population, we hold about 10% visceral fat in the total amount of body fat that we have. And that's pretty scary to hear that, really. In our, the Western society, we just, I think we overindulge a little bit too much, but at the same time, we're really sedentary. So increasing your exercise, it's proven that even if you exercise 30 minutes, just go for a walk 30 minutes a day, every day, can help you reduce that, help you reduce stress, release some good endorphin hormones, and also help you reduce that visceral fat. So I guess if you combine all of that together, then the help of your, journey or your lifestyle, you can actually then, help to reduce that visceral fat significantly. Now, I highly recommend that if you are going on your health and wellness journey, whatever you may be doing, go and get yourself a blood test. You can actually do a blood test, and also have get onto one of these scanners and see where your visceral fat is. Hi, Joey, how are you? And hi, Mitchell. Anyway, so that's the visceral fat part of it. So in regards to getting rid of it, like I said, increase exercise, increase your nutrition, just taking little steps at a time. If you can't get yourself to a scanner, go and get your girth measurements done. Maybe, measure your girth once a month, and that will give you a telltale sign as to how well your visceral fat is coming down. Guys, it's really, really important. This is wherever I go with my scanner, or when I'm talking to my clients, I'm always talking about how to reduce their visceral fat. Aesthetically, if you want to look good, that's also good. But I think inner health is most important part of your wellness journey, I think, because, without your health, you can't do anything, you can't enjoy anything, and carrying all that excess weight around your waistline is just, something not to be taken lightly about. Hi, Jules, how are you? So if you have any questions for me, please shoot them through. And I hope that this was very clear for you. So I'm about to embark on our 30-day winter shred starting Monday. So I'm going to be so pumped in regards to getting scans for everybody and helping them using our amazing system that we have going to help you guys reduce that visceral fat. Like I said, everybody has visceral fat, otherwise you can't survive, but it's the amount of visceral fat that you have in around your organs that you need to be aware of and to be careful about. So yes, definitely, Joey. Yep, we need good health. We don't have good health. there's no point in doing anything that we do. So, yeah, so if you have any questions, guys, that shoot it over to me, and I might be able to help you, give you some pointers as to what to look for. Thanks, Jen. And, yeah, so if you are around this area, pop in and say hi, and then we can go from there. So I hope you enjoyed the content tonight, guys, and we will see you soon. Take care. Thank you for listening, everybody. Thank you.